morning class. Hi. Today you will learn how to write an advertisement. You will learn what is an advertisement, how many types of advertisements are there, their format and content, and how to practice. Children, you have already learned to make posters, and I'm sure that you can become champion making posters. The poster making you have practiced. Do you know the posters are advertisement? You must have heard of display ads. In today's class, you will see the difference between a general classified advertisement and commercial display ad. Today I am going to discuss these various aspects of advertisements. So let's start. What are advertisements? An advertisement is something which is used for making an announcement, promoting and popularizing ideas, creating awareness as the posters do. It is for getting someone's requirement fulfilled, right? You can find these ads in newspaper and magazines. You can also find them in the hoardings in the wall writing, and on television and radios also. Okay, so these are commercial ads that are broadcasted. So advertisements can be broadcasted, it can be published. So when it is published in the newspaper, especially with the requirement, so that is mostly classified ads. Rest others like hoardings or wall writing or television, these are all commercial or display ads. Okay, so let's move to the next types of advertisement. There are two major types of advertisements. Okay, first type of advertisement is commercial advertisement, and second type of advertisement is classified advertisement. So just now we have discussed commercial advertisement. So let's discuss something more about commercial advertisement. All right. In the category of commercial ad, we place all display ads. In display ads, you can use picture and sign. The same you do while making posters. Okay. The fonts or the words in display ads or poster vary from size to size and style to style. So that means there you can use variety. On the other hand, in classified advertisements, you are not allowed to do that. They follow regular style. We will discuss this. So you have understood about this. In display, that is comparatively easier. Okay. In this way, you will have a variety of options in commercial ad while preparing a display ad or poster. Okay. So there is nothing to worry about it. Okay. So let's move to classified ad. Now, what is a classified ad? We are going to discuss, and so that's why we are, you can see the circle pointing towards classified ad. This is important. Now we are going to discuss this classified ad. Okay. What is the classified ad? Now in classified ad, as far as these ads are concerned, now you will use words with same size of letters. You can do at the most, you can use capital letters, and that too in heading only, right? So classified advertisements, they are published in newspaper. Okay. They are published in newspaper, and so that is the reason why they maximum limit is 30 words to 40 words. 50 you will not use 50. If you use 50 words, that will cross the limit, and it is a borderline. 50 is borderline for all kinds of advertisements. So that is not acceptable. Then there is a broader range of broader range of advertisements, classified advertisements. I have selected 10 most important advertisements that we will discuss now. Okay. See, let's begin with the advertisement. Right. So 10 types of advertisement we are just going to discuss. These 10 types of advertisements are here. This is on the screen. First is situation. vacant. This is a job vacancy. This is a job vacancy. Okay. This type of advertisement, that is situation vacant ad. Second is house giving or taking on rent. Right? House giving or taking on rent. And third is sales and purchase. Okay. So the first type is job vacancy, and in first type, and these three types are more important. So I'll spend more time to explain these three. Others are also important. We'll come on to them also. The first type is job vacancy. If a company wants to hire employees, so the company gives ad in this category. Second is giving house on rent, or in case someone wants to hire a house or a flat. So house on rent, to let, or accommodation needed. These types of ads are given. Third type of ad, that is sale and purchase. Okay, in sale and purchase, somebody wants to sell property, somebody wants to sell its some goods, or some kind of vehicle, or purchase any type of things. So they can give ad. In matrimonial ad, matrimonials are for marriage. Someone looks for life partner, bride or groom. These ads are to find suitable match. Nowadays, there's a separate space provided in matrimonial column. There's a different page for that. Okay. Now next is educational. All educational related ads offering courses come in this category. The next is lost and found. Someone or something missing case is handled through this ad. Okay. Then tours and travel. In tours and travel, agencies give ads offering lucrative packages for traveling. You can hire 2-wheelers and 4-wheelers also. Now next is pet and categories. So pets of pure or hybrid breeds are sorted through this ad. The last two, obituary and corrigendum, they are barely asked in exams, but it is expected that one should know about this. So obituary is a kind of condolence ad which acknowledges demise. This is a homage to departed soul. And last one is corrigendum. Corrigendums are made by means of, correction is made by means of corrigendum. Corrigendums, all kind of amendments or correction, right? So first three, that is more frequently asked in the examination, rest are less frequently asked. So we have removed it in first three we've selected, but that does not mean that they will not. This is important, or that is not important. Don't take it for granted that such and such questions will not come in exam, right? So be prepared for all type of questions. Once you practice these three, so surely you'll be able to do. Okay. So here my question, before starting to practice how to make this step-by-step learning. So my question is that why these classified ads are given to be published in newspaper? What is the answer? Can anyone tell me an answer? Yes, the answer is on the screen. You can see. I'll show you this. You can see the answer here on the screen. All right. The answer is that there is big range of it. Classified ads are published in the newspaper, right? So the newspaper has a wide access, and it is in the reach of a common man. All right. Now I think that we should start here. Okay. Steps. These are the steps. 3 steps I have mentioned. First of all, step 1, making a box. Whenever you are preparing for this type of ad, the classified ad, so you should learn. Don't forget to make box. Either you write the contents and then make the box after that, or you can make box, because most of the students they forget, they think that they will make box after completing this, and they miss, and they proceed to the next question, and this is missing part. So never miss this. Make a box and outline, that is very important for any kind of classified ad. Second is giving heading on the top, right? And third is start with. Let us see how. See, first step making box. See, we make box. In second step, we give heading. Box is already there. Now here is the heading. Where you give heading? You give heading on the top, middle position. Right? Third step. What is the third step? Be careful. Third step is start with word. How? Boxes, you have already done made a box in first step. Second step you have given the heading. Now third step you are going to give a start with word. See, you will start it from here, and from there your content start. Start with, which is the most suitable start with word. You have to practice on this also. So that is third step. So here you can see a sample. Situation vacant. Okay. Then that is the heading. Wanted. Wanted is the start with word, and you can proceed it with the content. Right. So see, situation vacant is heading. I'll be explaining it. See heading, and wanted is start with word. Situation vacant is heading, and wanted is start with word. Okay. So after this, you can write any line. Wanted a young dynamic fresher, or wanted a handsome, well experienced, highly educated man. Okay. So this is. Now what next? Learning 3 steps. First step, making box. Second steps, giving heading. Third step, start with word. You will add description here. Here you will add description, and this is the most important thing. Now let's see this also. How you will do. Okay, how you will do. How you will add description. We are learning this thing. Okay, in all type of advertisements. Take first type, job vacancy. You can see the heading, situation vacant or wanted or required. Then start with word is wanted. Okay. You will add description. These are the points. Name of company. Okay. Name of company. Post. Alright. So number of vacancies, if there is any, at least one vacancy will be there. Then minimum qualification, experience, professional qualification. You can better understand with this example. So here are the 2 advertisements of job vacancy. First is in which the heading is situation vacant, and second advertisement the heading is required. So we'll compare for one by one. So in ad description you see first situation vacant is heading, and wanted required is heading. Wanted, here you can see this is start with word, and we have proceeded here. Wanted a well experienced manager for ABB corporation. Corporation, the name of company, is it? So name of company is mentioned. In first ad you can see the name of company. It has been prescribed before the starting word. So you can start like this also. ABB corporation requires, okay, whatever is the post. So here is the post. Name of company, then post. Required number of vacancies. Then minimum qualification or what is experience demanded. Here, ABB corporation requires art graduate. Their qualification, they want qualification art graduate. In the next, in the second advertisement, wanted a well experienced manager. Experience is required. Their qualification is required. Okay, company name is mentioned, both of them, both the advertisement. So in this way, you can learn. Preferential qualification, their pay scale should be mentioned. Some companies, they have the policy not to reveal, because they write like that: best box, best industry, salary, best industry. They announce a package, annual package, but unless and until they make sure to get the deserving candidate, they don't announce their salary package or whatever. Okay. Then finally, one thing is that end with, this is the last but very important, end with contact number and contact address. Here you can see contact with details, right? Here it is written contact the undersigned on Sunday with details between 10 and 12 at the branch office. That is contact address. Now this first type will be your blacklist. Heading start with, add description, and finally end with. And these four major headings, this will be applied to all kind of classified ads. Second type is house to let or let on rent. Okay, this is second type. So heading is to let. In such case you will give heading to let. Then you will start it with available. Okay, I have not given an example. You will practice with your copy yourself. Then add brief description type. What type of house, what type of place you are going to give on rent? Is it a house or is it a shop? So this is type. Then size. What by what size. Okay. Then location, in which location is it situated, what is the surrounding. These are the brief description. If you want to add specific details like fixture, fitting, extra facilities, so you can mention that also. And before ending, you will also mention the rent expected or rent expected. Okay. Now next, on this will is heading. Start with, this is start with, adding is to let, start with is available, add with description, these are with descriptions, and if you want to add specific details, then rent expected and then end with. These are all about it. Okay. Now the second type, there is subtype of second. If somebody wants to hire or you want to take house on rent, you want to be tenant, so the heading will be there, start with, add description and end with. These 4 points. There is little change. In heading you will use accommodation wanted, and when this type of advertisement you will start with wanted. In add description, more or less as this was given to let on rent. Okay. Flat type of flat, or condition with condition you want, size, what size you want, bigger size for single person, what is the size, then number of rooms, how many rooms are there, then fixture and fitting, location, surrounding, all these things should be mentioned in the advertisement if you want to add. And you will end with the contact. So if you want to give me on rent, so you contact on this address. Now come the third type of advertisement, that is classified advertisement. Before telling sales and purchase, because most of the things are similar to what we have done before, here I should tell you that this third type, sales and purchase type of advertisement, they are further divided into 3 subtypes. If you want to sell or purchase either a property or vehicles or domestic goods, okay. See, so these things if you want to sell, so you can give ad using those headings. Heading, start with, add description and end with. Alright, so let's come to this third type A part, sales and purchase of property. So heading you will write for sale or to sell. Spelling, check the spelling. If you are using the word sale, then you should use for preposition before it. If you are using sell word, then you should use to preposition before that. Okay. Then we start with the word available. You will add description like type, size, floor, number of rooms, fixture, fittings. Okay, just similar to that what you have learned in giving house on rent or purchasing or taking house on rent. Second type is sales and purchase of vehicle. Here a slight variation is there, that is to learn. Heading you will write for sale or to sell same. Available you will write in the same way because you are going to sell it, you are not going to purchase it, so you will write available. Then you will add description. In description you will write type of vehicle, means is it a car, bike or auto rickshaw or whatever. Okay. Then you will add specific details, right, like RC you have or not, or what is the model. Okay, these things you will mention. And lastly you will add before ending it price, expected price of that vehicle. Then last one is sales purchase of domestic goods. Like heading, if you give sale, if you are selling it for sale, you will start with, you know which word to start? Available. Good. In add description you will mention the type of that good. What is that type of good? Is it? So that type of good is that is just let me show you here. Type of goods. Here, not here. Here, yes. Type of goods means it's a juicer mixer. Here you can see AC, television, fridge, cooler, or furniture. So what is this thing? Okay. And finally you will end with contact address and contact. So with this I conclude my today's class, and just this a short recapitulation. Four things you should keep in your mind while making a classified ad. First is heading, then second is the start with word to start with, third is adding description, and finally fourth is end with. So with this I end my today's class. Thank you and have a nice day.